Hi, this is the help movie for Chapter 8 training. We're going to work on the query update data, which is step number 6. So right now I don't have any, I do. I have the SPA2 open. So let's just double check. Yes, SPA2 is the step that we're going to do. So we're going to work on an update query. So update queries are used to modify a set of records. Instead of having to manually make changes, you can change all of the records that match a criteria to whatever you want. You can update it to specific text, like literals, or you could update it to a value of another field. There's a lot of things you can do with this one. So in this first one, we're going to change the date in the campaign table. So let's just open up the campaign table and take a look at it. So look here where we have all of these records. So there's 12 records that have the, are we looking at end date? Right, so this end date of 3/31, we want to change it to 6/30. So we could go through and manually change all those, but we don't have to, because we can build this update query that says, hey, if end date is 3/31/2018, let's change it to 6/30/2018. All right, so let's close up that table and begin creating our query and design view. And let's read what we need. So if we're analyzing this, we need the table campaign, right? And then we should include mailing, campaign type, and end date. So let's do that. Let's pull campaign in here. And then we're going to add mailing ID, campaign, whoops, that's wrong. We're going to delete that one, cut that out. It was supposed to be campaign type and end date. Okay, so the query should include update query that extends the date for all in-house promotions from 3/31/2018 to 6. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put these criterias in, and then we'll change it to an update query. So we want to make sure we got the right set of data before we go ahead and make changes to it. So the end date is, we only want ones that are 3/31/2018, and we want the campaign type to be in-house promotions, right? You see that right here in the instructions? All in-house promotions. So we're going to do in-house promotions. We're going to do in-house promotions inside quotes. Part of that manually is that little hyphen there. Access gets a little confused by it. So I did a zoom and then quote in-house promotions, end quote. Okay, so now if I just change to datasheet view, okay, campaign type. Let me take that out there for a second. Let's run this. I put an S on it. Do you see that? I took it out and I ran it. And let's go back. And I'm going to zoom, quote, in-house promotion. Okay, so the instructions has an S, but it's not blue, right? Do you see that? So you only type what's blue. That was my mistake. So in-house promotion. Now I'm going to change to data sheet, and we get our 12 records. So that's cool, which is what we should have had for 331. Okay, so we know we're going to, whatever action we're going to do is going to be on the right set of data. So let's come up here to our query type, and we're going to change it to an update. And watch, when I do that, watch my grid down here. I'm going to click on update, and we're going to get a new thing here. So update. So now we have an update to, and what we're updating to is 6/30/2018. So how this is read is it says, show me all of the records where campaign type equals in-house promotion and end date is 3/31/2018, and then change the end date to 6/30/2018 for all of those records. If I now run that, I'm going to update 12 rows, which I knew that from when I looked at it. I always like make a note of how many records so I can validate it here. Okay, and now we're no longer going to have a 331 if I go and look. So before I do that, though, I'm going to save this. It's going to be called query update details. No, query update data. Okay. I'm going to close that, and then I'm just going to verify by coming in here to campaign, and look, they all now say 6/30, right? Because this promotion is all ending here. It may start different, but it's all ending. So I'm going to close that, and I want to draw your attention to the fact that this query has a different little picture in front of it, right? So these make queries have different little indicators in front of them. All right, so we are done with step number 6. The next movie we'll do another update query in step 7. Okay, thank you.